Hello guys, and welcome back to a Fat Campers video, where today we're doing what's in my bag. Before we start, I do apologise for not uploading in 2 months. I just got really lazy and couldn't be asked getting out, to be honest. So anyway, we'll see what's in the bag. Firstly, on the outside, we have our axe. We have our Silky Big Boy saw, which is used for cutting down trees. Then we have a mug for our brews, and we have our little camping chair, which if you have watched my videos you will know what it is. So inside we have, these are normally in a different compartment, but we have fire lighters, we have my pillow. I do apologise about the smoke, I'm down here cooking jacket potatoes. We have, now it's in the winter months, we have our under hammock by One Tigris, which keeps me warm because it's another layer under my hammock. Then we have the actual hammock, which is by Kovaccia. I got this on eBay. This was 20 quid along with my tarp, which isn't very well folded, but there's my tarp. That's my 3x3 metre tarp. On occasions I do bring my 3x4 metre tarp, which if it's going to rain I want that extra coverage, and then I'll still bring that, and then me and Ben might put that between our tarps. Then we have the bulk of the bag, which is my sleeping bag by Teton Sports, I don't know. This is a 4-season sleeping bag. It's got a lifetime warranty. Highly recommend it. I sleep in this during the summer months as well. I just go bolloco. But this will be needed now we've hit November. So yeah, so there's that. In the bottom of the bag we have all my pegs, tape, extra cord, all in this little bag. This is in there from my last camp, just a spare pair of clothes. I was looking for them today. I have a little plastic glass which I use to have my whiskey in, or a light drink. Then we also have this little bag, which is just pegs and cord again. And that's pretty much it for in here. So on at the side pouches, in this pouch we have just miscellaneous items. Bog roll, that's a necessity when you're out camping. I have matches just in case my lighter stops working, and then torch, head torch, camera gear. This is limited camera gear because I'm not actually staying over tonight, so that's just that box I use for my GoPro. And then my knife. Always important to have a good knife when you're out camping. This one, it's not the best, it's covered in sand at the minute. I think I'll last use this down the beach, but I've had this a long time now and it's held its edge really well, really sharp. So we'll pop that back in there. In the other side pouch we have all our cooking gear. So that's just a pot with more matches in there. We have our hip flask, which is empty, and we have our seasonings. I think that's paprika, chili flakes, salt and pepper. That's it for that. I have this little pouch in the back where I have baby wipes, mosquito net, toothpaste, toothbrush, mosquito repellent, and one of the most important bits of kit, first aid kit. You never know when you're going to injure yourself. I could injure myself down here, cut my finger off maybe, I don't know, but when you go on long trips, especially when we go to Scotland, you definitely need this. That's it for that pouch. Now into the back pouch. Not much in here really. Earbuds for when I'm with somebody and they're snoring. It's usually me that's doing the snoring. And a lighter, which is out of gas, so that's good. The bag is a 120 litre Dutch Army bag, which I got it off one of the Army surplus stores really cheap. I think it was about £70. So for something like this, that's excellent. In terms of things that you actually need out of the stuff I just shown, like I said, a first aid kit, a good blade. I'd probably bring an axe. Saw, not necessary, but does make it a lot easier. Obviously your sleeping arrangements, whether that be a tent, whether that be a hammock and tarp, whether that be a bivvy bag, you'll need that, and obviously your sleeping bag. So that, along with your food, water, fire starting equipment, whether it be a lighter, whether it be a ferro rod, I don't know. So yeah, just a short one to get me back into the swing of things. Hopefully I'll have a bit more content for you throughout the rest of the year. Me and Ben have got a camp planned to go to the Scottish Highlands again in about 3 weeks, middle of November. So that should be a good one. Right then guys, thanks very much for watching, and there'll be new content coming soon. Catch us later.